Airbnb is the world's largest accommodation sharing website. It's a website that allows anyone to rent out their home or property to anyone else by using the internet. There are more than 1.5 million homes and properties listed on Airbnb that you can rent out to stay in. Since Airbnb was launched in 2008, more than 40 million people worldwide have rented out a home or a property to stay in through Airbnb. Airbnb has developed its own unique community of Airbnb hosts, people who rent out their homes or properties on Airbnb, and Airbnb guests, people who pay to rent out the homes of Airbnb hosts. As Airbnb has grown, questions are now being raised about how legal or illegal the activities of Airbnb and Airbnb hosts are in renting out their properties, especially in one of Airbnb's most popular cities, which is none other than the Big Apple, New York City. In New York City, there are more than 25,000 Airbnb hosts from who you can rent out a place to stay in New York City. Airbnb has provided unwanted competition for hotel operators in New York. Hotel operators in New York who are not too happy about the new unwanted competition from Airbnb, and also the New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, state that 3 out of 4 listings on Airbnb in New York are operating illegally. There are 2 main laws which Airbnb and Airbnb hosts are accused of breaking in New York. The first of which is the New York State Multiple Dwelling Law. The New York State Multiple Dwelling Law says that if you live in a building where there are more than 3 apartments in that building, you cannot rent out your property for less than 30 days if you as the owner or the tenant is also not residing in the property at the same time as your guest. This law was originally aimed at preventing landlords from buying up residential properties to turn them into hotels, without ever intending to make them available to residential tenants. The second law which Airbnb hosts are accused of breaking in New York City is part of New York City Administrative Code, which requires all hotel operators to get a license to operate a hotel in New York City. Now, many hotel operators in New York City believe that Airbnb hosts are operating in the same way as they do, but are not getting the necessary licenses required under New York City Administrative Code to operate a hotel. Until next time, take care. Don't forget to read the fine print, subscribe for more videos from The Advocate. Now, it's not just New York City where Airbnb is facing legal issues. In California, some Airbnb hosts are actually having problems with getting Airbnb guests to leave their property after their stay.
And next to a warning about a growing trend for American families earning extra cash by renting their home on a popular website. Tonight, one woman couldn't get those renters to leave.